Alright, this is going to be most likely raw footage of my opinions, which is kind of a controversial idea, I guess. Posting your opinions on things, on life, on something we should be able to speak freely on. But I guess after watching a few videos, after hearing things, after reading comments, after life, I should clarify some of my beliefs. I believe in God. I do. I believe in a higher power or powers. He, she, it. Personally, I don't think God should be able to have to go to the bathroom or have any sort of genitalia to differentiate gender. But maybe I'm wrong, because I don't know. That's what I'm trying to get out there. I don't know what's out there. I don't know who God is. I don't know. I am open to ideas. I will listen to what you believe in, and I will take it into consideration, and I will learn from it. I will take the good from what you believe, and I will try to apply it to myself, because that is what I believe in. I believe that God or whatever looks down on us and sees who's trying to do good and who's lying through their teeth and who's just showing who they are, I guess. I, for one, try really hard to show who I am. Creativity and expression of oneself is the biggest thing to me. Perhaps that's why I'm an artist, I don't know. But for me, expressing myself is what's keeping me going. That and animals, which brings me to another point. Animals and nature. I care, I do. I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, I should be a vet because I like fuzzy little creatures, and I don't want to be a vet. I want to be like Steve Irwin. I do. That's my dream. I want to travel this world. I want to see what's out there. I want to see the wild animals, and I want to be there and see what they're like and know what the world is like before we destroy it with pollution and with our machinery and make everything technologically advanced. Yes, I am recording this whole thing with a computer, with a little webcam, with whatever. That helps things. That's wonderful. I don't want to be without all of this. This is great. Penicillin, that's wonderful. That's an advance. Science is an advancement, and biology is a science. So caring about the earth and caring about the environment is a science. It goes along with your technology. But we shouldn't let machinery and technology rule this world and rule our minds and have materialistic ideals about things. We should put something like that dog right there ahead of something like money. We should. And I will fight for these animals, and I want to show the world what they are like. I want to show the world the beauty that is out there. I want to broadcast to everyone what's so great about these animals and these creatures. And I don't think certain people are right in saying that animals were put here so that we can use them because whatever. I also don't believe, though, that I believe that they have emotions. I don't believe that they don't have souls and that they don't feel like we feel. They most certainly do. Now, I am not a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan, and that might pose some problems too. I understand that some people think I'm slaughtering lives. It's life. Well, we have canines and incisors for a reason. And while it's true that you don't see animals picking up phones and being as advanced as we are, we also should eat these things. I've known people who, lose their hair from not getting enough protein from whatever. And yes, you can take your pills, and so did she. She still lost her hair. She still had to go to the hospital. She was still in so much pain that she completely dumped that idea. She still eats meat. I probably eat more meat than I should, but I probably can work on that. I'm not perfect. I'm a human being, just like you are. I'm sure you have flaws. And I should also maybe clarify my opinions on war. I know this is getting jumpy and getting long, but I'm watching the time so I can stop it at about 9 minutes, so I've got 4 left. War is hell. It's probably not needed. Maybe. As I'm being more exposed to what war really is, I'm coming to the conclusion that despite the power that you can gain from being high in the military's ranks, and despite how proud you might be of what you're doing, once you take an innocent life, you won't be proud. You'll be changed. I've seen this happen. I've seen this happen with guys that I know that went to war and thought they were doing a great justice, thought they were going to help their country, and came back and were changed. They can't see a little girl walking down the street and, not wonder, what if this was a war zone? Would she die? I mean, you gotta think about that too. And yet, I also see where we gain advances in our human culture, where technology comes out of this, where medicines come out of this, and perhaps that's why we keep war. If there's a God, perhaps the reason he lets all this happen, or she, whatever, lets all this happen, is because maybe eventually we'll learn, but also maybe it helps us advance. I don't know, nor do I claim to know why things happen. I don't know why babies are killed in the name of war when they're innocent and just born. I don't know why we have to be so animalistic at times. And I personally think peace cannot be achieved. While there are people out in this world that are ruthless and that are closed-minded, and genetically it's not going to go away, we're going to continue to have wars. And as long as there are people who, and I hope the camera's picking up my voice, but as long as there are people who say that the Holocaust was faked, that it was the hoax of the 21st century, that innocent lives were faked, that these people who survived the Holocaust, who have the tattoos on their wrists, that know of their families that they lost, that they were separated from, that they saw killed, that they could smell being burned, that, not even just the Holocaust, but any sort of war, any sort of military action, any sort of action between people. It doesn't have to be war. It can just be between gangs. It can just be, I don't know. But as long as that's out there, I don't think we can achieve peace. And it's kind of sad, but I don't have much hope for us, I guess. So that's 3 random topics of my beliefs, I guess. And maybe this video is controversial. I might take it down, I might not, I don't know. But that's all I can record, really.